I don't know why everybody's going crazy
Everyone's
about
like,
it.
I'm gonna get the Neo Whitebeard. Pog.
Bro, he's like the best unit ever.
The Neo Whitebeard is people still think they're like, oh, when we get the max special ship, I can do a 40% HP cut, guys. Yo.
Someone was saying, like, because I was tweeting about it, and like someone said, "Oh yeah, I see heaps of teams on Narcoin Network that use Neo Whitebeard. I can't wait to get him." And then some other dude replied to him saying, "Bro, if people's teams are using Neo Whitebeard, then their teams are shit."
That sounds like a nightmare JP team, if I'm being real
Like,
with you.
because I think all of the specials are being updated. Because you know how when they released on Japan, they were like a little bit updated. Yeah, so I think they've changed now for global. But like the things that they updated for Whitebeard, like why didn't they just like change him to be actually like good?
So he's the Dex one, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's Dex, and a little bit weird. So previously you could only get Neo Whitebeard if you played Neo Ivankov, but now you can just play any of these Neos and he'll show up.
So
I don't think it's guaranteed though. I think it's a chance still.
His special now is cuts the HP of each enemy by 40% and reduces any damage received above 5,000 by 95% for 2 turns.
Wow.
Whoa, hold on. Sorry guys, got to cancel the podcast.
Isn't his cooldown still 24?
Yep.
Good one.
Dude, but King and Queen though, man. King and Queen, they reduce cooldowns.
Somebody just added Todd, wake up.
Bro,
yeah, right?
There's no
fucking
way.
hell.
There's no way.
But yo, wait, the Neo raids are up.
I can't believe it.
I hate people.
He's gonna be like, "Are you dropping a vid?"
Bro, you should drop.
Where's your vid, bro? It's been 2 minutes. You haven't uploaded the
You
vid
should
yet.
drop a video.
Oh no, I'm actually doing a video for every single Neo.
Yeah, that's free content, baby.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to do.
Three teams. That's 5 vids. That's 50,000 views.
Legit. I've already got 3 teams planned for 2 of them today, and then I'm gonna do two per day. Yeah, we out here, man.
Todd's gonna mute his mic halfway through. What's going on, guys? What's going on, my broskies? My name is Todd.
No, we ain't doing that. Hell no.
He's gonna get to it.
Right, it's so mind-boggling that they're out here saying like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be catching up to Japan, but you know, we're gonna have like 2 to 3 dead weeks of nothing." You know,
who's in charge? Should be
that
me.
makes sense.
Should be me.
Like at this point, the way that I see it going is that it's probably gonna be like when we reach December.
December. It's what
I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be when we reach December, we're just gonna keep releasing the same things that Japan's doing, but they're gonna do the dual release months up until May.
It's like what you guys said
yeah, at this point.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
January,
I'm
January
I'm
to April.
95% sure. Like whenever we catch quote unquote catch up, they're just gonna release what comes out in JP, and then we're also just gonna get what we're missing. So it's not even gonna be a catch up. It's just gonna be like they're fucking just releasing shit.
They should have just been doing that like starting now. Like
Correct.
It's just stupid.
What's a good idea to start now though is another episode of GGP. What's going on, guys? Welcome back into episode 49 of the Good Great Perfect podcast. We're here. There's so much news to talk about. There's 3 legends. Yep.
Wow.
But I think let's start on that point that we're discussing pre-show right there. I know we're just jumping right into it, but that's probably a good place to start. As we've seen on Global right now, we've had about 2 to 3 weeks of just absolutely nothing going on. How do you guys feel like overall in terms of just the quote unquote the schedule and us catching up, and like where's your heads at right now in terms of it all?
Pretty good. I've been having a good time, not farming too much. I've been, taking my time off. Didn't have to play. What's his name? The big guy. I didn't play him that. I'll get some
Juan Wolf
this weekend. Yeah, waiting for Flame. Upload.
That's actually our homie Straw Hat Wolfie in real life. That's what he looks like. Wolf. Shout out my guy Wolfie though. I don't know. Like I think like obviously what Todd and Flame were talking about I think like it's almost a shoo-in that we're gonna be in a double months until like April. I don't see any other route around it, especially because like we could have had easily Fire Tank Pirates already released. We could have had Bonnie midway through. We could have had double ups. Like there's so much time that we're not using right now that just doesn't make any sense as to why we're not using it.
Like I wouldn't be opposed to them just doing what they did during the month of June or May, whichever month it was, where they had the double months, where they're just like, just how like 2 Kizunas, where it's like, you're playing against one boss, but then you get the rewards for the other character, and like they could have potentially done that, and I don't know why they didn't do it. And like One Piece Day, for example, like they should have just released that stuff for us on One Piece Day. That should have happened. All this Neo shit should have probably come out the week prior as well, and then make World Journey this week. Like it just doesn't make sense why they've organized it in this way. It's just very bizarre.
But what should tell us why they organized it this way is the follow-up Q&A. Hey, that's a segue.
Hey.
So we actually did end up getting that. I don't know. Did Flame want to say it? That guy's mute. That guy sucks.
Nah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean, it's not anything new. It's like I'm not gonna be surprised when we have dead weeks of content, when we have quote unquote promised stuff.
Yeah, exactly right. All right. Well, anyway, we have the Q&A actually ended up happening. To no one's surprise, it was pretty middling. But I guess that's kind of our fault for getting our hopes up a little bit. But so I think the best way to approach this would be like go through each question and go through the response and then kind of have a discussion of everyone. So we got 5 total questions. Mind you, obviously shout out to Nick, OG community manager, but the new community manager has some graphic design background for sure. Because they've been putting some work into all of this stuff, so it all looks pretty and good. But we got 5 questions as we mentioned, and each of these was supposedly tackling major questions that were asked by the community in terms of follow-ups for the Yoshi Producer video. So question 1 was, does the integration of schedules mean it'll be a complete merge of both game versions similar to the Korean and global merger, and will this mean global players get ranked with Japanese players? The answer to this question was, integration of schedules means that both versions of the game will run on the same release schedule, which is not the same as a complete merger similar to the Korean and global merger. That means you will rank within your own version, except for special cases like World Cruise events. I think this was a no-brainer. I mean, it's nice it was like confirmed, I suppose, if you want to see the silver lining in the question, but I feel like this was pretty obvious from the start, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, I agree, but there were like a lot of people that were like just didn't understand. So I feel like that it was a decent question just for those people that needed the clarification.
That's what I like. I like, although like it was pretty obvious for like the majority of people, at least not the majority, sorry, but at least like a lot of like the more integrated people within the community. I feel like it was a lot more obvious there. But I think for those that might like not be part of Discords or might not watch like YouTube videos or like a very like an outlier or something like that in the community, then I suppose that's good there. But one thing that I just picked up just then is like they specifically made the case of like, except for special cases like the World Cruise event. I didn't pick this up the first time, but obviously there's no confirmation of anything, but do you think that this might allude to the potential of another World Cruise style event at the end of this year? Like obviously with how they've kind of designed it with the global schedule going to December as well. Like, do we think that there's a potential that we see this we see a World Cruise type event at the end of this year?
Yeah, I see it happening for sure. I mean, I don't know if it's exactly going to be called like World Cruise or World Cruise V2 or anything like that, but like I definitely see it being another like style event. And I'm pretty sure Yoshi did mention something along those lines.
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Once we get to that point in December, that we're going to have some kind of like celebration between all the versions. So I'm excited for that.
For sure.
I don't know if he said that, but I kind of disagree because I feel like it's already so like kind of fucked that for them to throw that together as well would be kind of crazy. I mean, if they do it, cool. But I would be surprised if they did it.
That's
like, honestly, they should just like hold it off until New Year's. Honestly, that's what they should do. Like New Year's World Cruise, I'd be happy with.
Totally. All right, next question. What will happen in the upcoming months on the Japanese side of the game, content-wise, and will this content be added for global? The answer was, for now, all we can share is what we already announced in the producer video. As mentioned, other characters that are still to release in Japan will also come for global at a later date. We understand you're eager to get in more information, and we will keep you informed. Thank you for your patience. This was the most important question for me, and I hate how corporate the answer is. And I don't blame them for being so corporate, because like there's no real way around the question, like, because you can't outright say, oh yeah, by the way, everything's going to release in December, or oh, we're going to double up every month from here on out, or whatever. Like, I understand I can't say that, but I just hate how how copy paste this would be for any like corporation to give this kind of response.
He's like, can you please give us more information? And they're like, lol, no.
No, exactly right. Like, it's a little frustrating. Like, I guess like my expectation was they might give us a little idea as to like how the content from Japan will be released on global come like December, but I mean, obviously, maybe they don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do, and that like this is like their time period to come up with a solution.
It would make a bit more sense as well if like there was like another Yoshi video later this year potentially that gives us more information as to what's happening.
I hope so.
That would make sense.
I think that'd be like if he wants to do damage control and like the best case scenario, if he popped up like come like September, October kind of time and said, all right, well, we understand that JP's had a lot of content come out. Here's what's going to happen after December. Maybe not specifically mention like, oh, we're going to get the Summer Legend units in this date. And then like maybe just say like, we're going to get all the content that JP had from August to October in this particular time period or whatever. Just to give some sort of like idea.
He could have done it similar to like how they did the latest video where it's like, oh, you know, in this month, this thing arrives here. And this month, you know, this batch arrives here. Kind of similar how, like, they said, you know, in September, the you know, Luffy, Law, and Kid are going to be arriving in September. Just, like, kind of brief stuff, just to let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
Potentially for something like that. Or it's like, you know what? Prepare yourselves, because December's going to be crazy.
Well, like, shout out my boy Broken Famous. He's been an advocate for Super December. And I'm kind of feeling that might be the wave. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that Super December might be on the. I think there's two options. There's two camps now. There's either Super December where literally everything releases in December, which would be insane, but potentially likely, or we get the Flame and Todd answer, which is we get everything up to December, and then we double up from like January until April, and then we're officially caught up. So I don't know. I don't see there being any other fashion around it, but I guess hopefully we get something further on down the line.
Yeah, we just need more info, so hopefully we get more. You know.
Okay.
Soon. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Next question. Can you give us more detail about what the special rare recruit known as the Gem Spent event entails? OPTC team, they answered, we are preparing a special campaign called the Go All the Way to the Top campaign, in which you will get the following rewards. 1 free multi on Sugo Part A, 1 free multi on Sugo B, or Sugo A, Sugo B, sorry, and special Chopper Man missions. Obviously, more will be specified, will be released closer to the event. Alright, how do we feel about that?
That's weird.
I don't know. Like, I've got a lot of mixed opinions about this one.
I feel like that was the most interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, didn't they say this is coming late August, or is this late August? This one?
This is like late August, September, right?
So this is like coming really soon.
In theory, it should be.
Yeah, we should probably by the time we do our next episode, we should probably know a bit about this.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly scroll up a bit.
Yeah. So
it's already in August.
Oh, okay.
It's a free multi for Sugofest 8 and then free multi for Sugofest
It is August.
B.
Yeah, nights right. It is in August. So if
and
we're
then
going
special missions.
Yeah, so if we're going by like assumingly each of those arrows that list like what's going to happen every month, it says Neo Clash, World Journey after that, Fire Tank Pirates, Bonnie, daily manual quests, and then instead of special rare recruit event, we get the particular thing. If that's how it's going to be organized, we're not going to get the update till like mid to end August then, which is kind of concerning. But I mean,
right.
who knows? But I don't know. Like, I feel like there's like a few things that I have issues with. The first of the things being is that like I really hope there's some sort of, I think we've talked about this a bunch anyway. Like I really hope there's some sort of way that compensates like veteran players or people that have like spent a lot of money on the game as well. Because if everyone's just gonna get
those,
like,
the Chopman missions, I hope the Chopman missions give us like the good stuff, right? Because you know the free multi. I mean, we don't know what this Sugofest A and B are. I assume that the legend pools are gonna be like kind of good. I hope so at least.
Yo, if this is like on Bonnie Sugo, hold on, hold on, we might be.
Oh jeez, that'd be kind of crazy. We might actually.
Be in. Yeah.
And then like for the like maybe they did like, you know, the free multis or whatever for like people to get like the characters, and then do missions for either like additional tickets or that's where potentially they might give us like really good rewards, like maybe like tablets, like specifically like hunger or fear tablets, like ones that you don't see too often. But like even if like this kind of thing comes out after like the 11.0 update, does 11.0 add like some of those new abilities? Because I think Bonnie has some like new abilities and stuff. Like maybe there's those really rare tablets you can get from it too.
Doesn't Bonnie have like the heal thing?
Yeah, that healing one.
Yeah. Heal, like the heal debuff remover thing or whatever it's called. So like, so maybe they do.
Does that even have a tablet?
Not yet.
Oh no.
Because remember when like that happened with Global, where we got given like 5 hunger tablets during Luffy Sanji's release, just for like doing some missions, like just stuff like that would be cool. We just 100%. Get like random ass tablets, or even like randomly just give us last tap tablets so we can like hold on to them or some shit. I don't know.
Last tap tablet, Flame already. He's reeling back. You say last time Flame starts twitching.
Nah, they'd give you fragments of it so you can create one.
No.
Shut up.
Fragment system, let's go.
Fragment system coming in, let's go.
Nice.
I don't know, like
legends.
There we go. I don't know, like I feel like at first I was like the amount of reds needs to be like a good amount, but I suppose like thinking about it more, that doesn't necessarily isn't like the crux of like why the rewards would be good. I think like they have to compensate in a sense of giving players like actually like viable items and rewards, and you know, equatable in a sense. Like I think the JP players got like Rumble Scrolls and such too. Like I would love to see that as well, for global players too. But I do definitely agree. Like the free multis are kind of whatever, unless they're like guaranteed to be X amount of legends, or they're like really high red rate multis or whatever it is, or the Sugofest that like they're available on have like incredible like boosted lists. But I think the Chopman missions will really be like the end all be all for these rewards overall.
Yeah,
Stated as a longtime player, not happening.
No, I was gonna say I think in a way people should somewhat stop comparing the event, because we don't even know what the event is, but I feel like people shouldn't compare it to what JP got, because it's gonna be a replacement. Yep. So it's more than likely like for what they got like the tickets and then like the pirate flags and shit, right?
Yeah.
So like let's just say for example we don't get the pirate flags. It's like people are gonna freak out and they're gonna compare it straight to that event, even though this is gonna be like a different event as for compensation. So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be different. Like I feel like the Chopper Man missions, like they're just gonna be like giving us like a bunch of gems, like how they did with these past 2 events. Which those Chopper Man missions were giving a lot of gems, to be honest.
Yeah, they've done a good job with that.
I was fine with that. But yeah, I feel like we should have a bit lower expectations regarding the comparing.
I think gems would be really good too, especially because we're approaching September, and September is going to be like the big month as well. So I feel like if they were to give out like 50 to 100 gems, I mean, that's probably like reaching. But like imagine if it's like 50 to 100 gems was available within Chopman missions just for completing like, you know, like the same Chopman missions they did for this current set, where it's like clear 100 quests and you get like gems and rewards and such as well. Like if they basically replicated that again for this set of Trop Man missions, because it's called like go all the way to the top. So surely there's like something to do with like clearing quests or getting XP or something along those lines there as well. So like surely there's going to be some sort of fund of gems there that allows for players to be able to at least save up a little bit come September time. All right. Question 4, probably my least favorite question. Will the cotton candy slider feature be part of version 11? The OPTC team answers yes. We know many of you have been waiting for this quality of life feature, and it will finally be added to the game version 11. In addition, you can find out what other exciting new features will be part of the update in a special Toadskii update in a special update highlights video, which will release prior to the update. First of all, dumb fucking question, because anybody questioning that the slider is not going to be part of it, if this slider did not come in version 11, I'd be furious and probably just quit, like straight up, because I'd be fucking so ignorant. But again, I think that's a very wasted question. Like, I guess the first question you can argue that it's fine, like the question about merging versus synchronization, but this question's completely wasted. And I think this was just a ploy for them to advertise the fact that there'll be a special update highlights video that'll come before the update arrives. So, I mean, that'd be pretty interesting to see in itself, but...
Yeah, like, considering it's been so long since we hadn't received this update, like, it was pretty much a no-brainer that, they were going to just merge the two versions together. But, once again, it is nice that we have confirmation at least.
I don't know. I just get annoyed that, like, this had to be its own question. Like, surely the question could have been, like, what can we expect in version 11? And then they could have answered candy sliders and Pirate Alliance and blah blah, and many more features that will showcase. Like I feel like wait, was Candy Sliders a 10.3 thing or was it a 11?
Candy was 10.3.
That's fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah, we've been waiting so long for it.
That is so cooked. Oh well. And then the final question, which I guess is like kind of evaded us now, or we're still in it, I suppose. Do we still get a dedicated French anniversary event this year? Celebrating the Long Voyage campaign is taking place instead of the French anniversary. Due to the alignment of the game schedules, we decided to create a different celebration campaign in which we celebrate the journey of One Piece Treasure Crew so far. Therefore, celebrating the Long Voyage campaign will also run for an extended period. We hope everyone has a great time during the celebrations. Well, there's nothing to fucking do during this quote-unquote celebration.
Hashtag Rip French Annie.
Rip French Annie, that's gone now. That's last year. Shang's crew and Arlong crew Sugofest will forever be goated as like the single-handedly best Sugofest of all time.
Yeah, I would probably agree.
Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just make this French Annie. I don't understand the reasoning behind it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
They're just dumb with it. They're like, oh, you know what? We're doing this merge of schedules or like synchronization, and there's no more French anniversary, which I think is like just super weird.
And I guess like it makes sense, I suppose. Like come like next year when everything's synchronized, because like if you were to hold the French anniversary on global, you'd have to hold a similar event on JP, which I guess kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you were to hold a global anniversary on JP, it would make a little bit more sense because you could call it like the global anniversary, like everyone's anniversary, which kind of makes sense. But like, I don't understand why you would cover up French anniversary this year. Like, surely you could have just called this French anniversary and had the exact same shit go on, and it wouldn't have been any different.
Sure. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me why you had to like have extra stuff done or like change the whole naming event for it.
It's the same reason we didn't have a Team Kizaru.
All right, get out of here. Resources, baby, resources. All right, I don't know. Like that's. Are you guys? I mean, like, I guess satisfied is the wrong thing to ask, but like, what do you guys think about this? Like the questions and then the responses and just your overall thoughts, I suppose, to this whole thing.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I think that's about where I'm at. Like, I think we've all mentioned it at some point. Like, transparency, irrespective of how good or bad it is always a positive thing. And again, I feel like this is one of those things that's like, transparent. They're being transparent. At least they're contacting or like at least making an effort to communicate with players, which I think is a very positive thing. But now it's just a hope of like maintaining that level of communication, I suppose.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they got to maintain this communication that they're doing, because they're doing like a pretty decent job at the moment. So just have to hope that it continues. And like I'm really excited to see what this highlight video is all about that they're mentioning. So that's interesting, because like that's something that we've never had before. Gonna come out and show like new features and stuff, which I think is cool. But I mean, like we kind of already know what's going to be happening. But it's like, you know, what the alliance system, candy sliders, and candy update and stuff. Like I can't even remember what else is in the system. But I know that, you know, those
that's
are the
like the
two big
main
ones.
3 things though. Like I suppose like the pirate alliances and all the candy update, and I guess the manual island too. They've been like specifying.
That's true.
Manual island's actually good in my opinion. Like the new manuals are actually like pretty neat. So like
the ones of like specific rarities and
like I think
typings,
because it's like bronze 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star all have one manual.
Yep.
And then reds have a manual, and then they all have a guaranteed manual, and it's all color based. And I think it's fine. I think that's especially because if the as long as the manual quest is actually a daily event, so I'm fairly sure it's still a daily event on JP. Like I'm fairly certain it still is. So as long as it's a daily quest on global as well, like for a lot of players, like mid to end game players, you can just farm that every day, and it takes like less than probably like a minute or 2, and you can just hoard up manuals now. So like when you get rare recruits, or when you get maybe rare recruits or limited rare recruits you were missing prior, you know, you have these manuals already in stock to use and max your skill ups there.
Good.
All right. With
Beautiful.
that being said, World Journey Sugofest and the events coming with it. All right. We're finally getting the World Journey Sugofest. We've gotten the information. I mean, as far I don't know if it's in game yet. I think, is this in game yet, or is this like time? No, it's time.
Yeah, it's not in game yet.
So I think it is as we predicted. All the World Journey units are available on one banner, which might entice more people to pull actually. So the Sugofest is, we don't know if every multi's 30 gems. If every multi's 30 gems, this might be like one of the best banners of the year.
Oof,
like,
that would be nice.
But the first multi's 30 gems, multis 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12 all guarantee you a World Journey unit. Multis 3, 6, 7, 11, and 12 all guarantee you a new World Journey unit, and multis 4 and 8 are 1 gem multis.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How do you guys feel? Like, are you guys gonna pull? Are you guys gonna hold? Like, how do we feel about this banner overall?
Yeah, it's kind of juicy actually. The thing about it is like when I was like reading the information of the characters and stuff, like the characters seem okay, but there aren't like too many of them that I would actually actively use in a lot of content. Like the ones I want the most though are the Vivi and the Rebecca.
Correct.
They seem to be like the ones I'd probably use the most, but the Sabo Koala, the Ace and Marco, they're just like kind of okay. They're like, obviously the thing about it is like their exclusivity, because these characters are never coming back unless they release a new batch of these units, which who knows when that's ever going to happen.
Exactly
so
right.
I guess if you're a super huge fan of these like a limited time units, then I guess it's okay. I mean, at least doing the 30 gems.
I was gonna say I was gonna say maybe the 30 gems. I think my account has no World Journey units on it, period. So like, I was like, okay, I'll do the 30 gem and then that's it, because like it's 30 gem multi guarantees you at least 1 World Journey unit, and like that's pretty good. I'd say maximum you could do is 3, but again 4 probably, because you have the 1 gem right afterwards. But like I feel like you shouldn't go any further than 4 if you were to really gonna pull on this banner.
Yeah, and like the thing about it is it comes like 1 day after the treasure map Sugo starts.
Yeah, that's the issue there too, because we have the treasure map Sugo, which has Magellan, Moria, and Blackbeard all available on each separate part, which is just, you know, which like for me that's awesome. Like I'm gonna pull. I'll probably do a couple multis on like the Magellan part, maybe, or the Moria part even. But yeah, like that's, I don't know. Like it's kind of Flame Knight. What do you guys think of this World Journey banner? I mean, like Knight, for example. Do you think like these units are still like like viable in a sense, or still like should be pulled, or like where do you think these units sit now overall?
I don't know. I feel like they're all like compared to like when they came out, like pretty old.
Yeah.
Like the Ace and Marco, I remember when they came out. Like I only did like the first multi to get like the new character, like the ones where they were guaranteed. I didn't even do them.
Yeah.
Well, even though I had the gems because I didn't think too highly of those characters. And then what was it, the Sabo Koala? Like I pulled for them, but like I never really used them or anything like that. And then like the Vivi and Rebecca, they're fine, but I feel like with Magellan, you're not really gonna use Rebecca too much for like her color affinity, even though she does like have some nice utility. I feel like you can use like other characters for that. And then the Vivi, I mean, she's nice since she has what is it, hunger? But then again, like you probably are gonna use someone else who you have like maxed already instead of like having her, and then she's only at like level 1, unless like you need her for like a certain team. So I don't know.
I'd agree.
It's good. But yeah,
I'd agree with everything you've said there. Flame, how do you feel?
Bad timing. Not worth your gems. Don't pull.
I'll be completely frank. I'm usually the guy that says just fucking skip everything. But I would say if you're gonna pull, do the 30 gem and then stop. Like don't do any more than the 30 gem. Guaranteed AOL journey unit. If you don't get one of them, then oh well. But otherwise, like I don't really think it's valuable, especially because I think what Todd said, like it comes a day after the TM banner, and then the banner after this will probably be the Fire Tank Pirates, and the banner after that will probably be Bonnie, and then the banner after that is gonna be the fucking 7th anniversary unit. So like,
I mean that's why I don't think it's worth pulling, because I mean if you're free to play, you should be waiting until next month anyway.
Yeah, totally agree.
It's just the exclusivity thing.
Yeah, I think that I mean, like I agree with Todd. If you're a collect, I mean, fuck yeah, I hate to be a collector in One Piece Treasure Cruise. But if you're a collector or like whale, like it's easy money. But like free to play, like Flame said, literally September is gonna be like the craziest month for pulling. So like don't pull until September, plain and simple. We are getting all the Chopman missions. All the World Journey Islands though.
Oh, the event quests. Yeah.
So we're getting the Vivi Becca one. So the Vivi Becca one, only the Vivi and Rebecca one gives you the World Journey Rare Crew ticket for 15 clears of each difficulty. The island additionally gives you Rumble Scrolls as Chopman rewards. Missions include clear count and having Vivi and Rebecca characters in the crew. The Ace and Marco Island gives you a total of 5 gems, each from Chopman rewards based on having specific characters in the crew, like having Ace or Marco in your crew. And then the Cyber Koala Isle gives you gems based upon the team composition, like the Marco Ace one, as well as the number of times you clear the Isle. Must be cleared 30 times for the final reward. Chopman missions for Cyber Koalas equal up to 10 gems. So have 15 gems, and you get from the Vivi and Rebecca one, you do get a World Journey Rare Crew ticket, which is pretty cool. I'm sure there'll be plenty of teams out there that don't have the World Journey units on them, so keep your eyes out for that. But it's pretty good that we have all those islands coming out. Like I don't remember the drops for the islands, but I think the drops are Pirate Rumble Scrolls.
Yeah, there's Pirate Rumble Scrolls. I think one of there's 3 islands. I think one of them doesn't have them, but then the other 2 do.
I think the Vivi Rebecca does. And I think the Ace and Marco one does, but the Sabo Koala one probably doesn't, would be my guess.
I don't remember which ones, but I know that, Pirate Rumble Scrolls are obviously the main thing about these islands that are the most desirable, and I believe that the characters give you dupe drops, I think. So that's pretty useful.
I don't think it's been specified yet, like at least as far as we know, but I'm sure
when we get the official announcement,
when the official announcement comes out, like if they do dupe drops, then that's sick for people that like, obviously with like, I mean, this actually will come out alongside TM. So, like,
That's another problem as well. It's like
that's a lot of
just treasure
content.
map.
And then there's treasure map. And then after treasure map, there'll be Kizuna. So, like, there's not a lot of time to farm these islands, I suppose. But, I mean, you know,
it's not like we had any dead weeks prior to.
No,
we could have put
no.
it, you know?
Are you
Not at
fucking
all.
idiot? Stupid? We're jam-packed. I'm playing right now. I'm playing as we speak. Come on, dog.
Farming those Neos, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Neo Whitebeard, the best unit in the game. So,
Let's go.
let's go. All right. Speaking of best units in the game, I don't know why that's my segue. Summer Legends, Reiju and Vivi. Oh,
yes, sir.
boy, oh boy. Flame's about to... I'm not going to finish that sentence. But,
about to burst.
finna bust it. All right, we got some units. We got some units, that's for sure. We have received an Reiju, a strength, Vivi. We also got a Bello Betty, a Koala, a Monet, and a Baby 5. Let's go!
Huge plays.
Night, come back, baby. Let's go. I'm back. He's back. Let's go. Night, come back. GGP exclusive. Just kidding. All right. I guess we start in the order that it's posted on the subreddit Discord. Shout out to Koala-san for the translations. Reiju.
Right.
Reiju is an cerebral powerhouse. Pretty interesting combo. She has the new slot lock thing as limit break ability there. Her captain is cerebral and powerhouse characters attacked by 5x, HP by 1.2. When the crew does a special that does a poison effect, a poison that then inflicts enemy, does a poison effect, then inflicts enemies with Reiju poison. When the enemy inflicts a poison effect, then on the following turn trigger her special. The special cooldown will not be affected when it's triggered by the captain ability. When the special is triggered by the captain ability and the enemies are defeated and moving on to the next stage, the special will not trigger again, even if the condition is met. Her special. For 3 turns, boost the attack of cerebral and powerhouse characters by 2.25x. Remove any form of poison and paralysis when the enemy is already inflicted with poison. Then inflict enemies with 30% HP cut. Poison and completely remove poison on enemies. Otherwise, inflict enemies with Reiju poison. Cut 20% HP at the end of the enemy turn. Heal crew by 20% of max HP value of crew. Attack boost against enemies with poison also works with Reiju. Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, English is difficult, isn't it?
I can't speak. Her super type can
Yeah,
we're gonna
when I was in my video too, oh my god,
poison for poison for poison.
It's not very like
not very cohesive.
Well.
It's not.
Yeah.
And her super type condition: when the crew consists of 6 cerebral powers characters, excluding supports, for 1 turn, boost orbs of cerebral powerhouse characters by 2x. Super type by 2x. Sorry. Her crewmate 2 is she will treat as the crew will treat Psyops as beneficial. All right, I
think she's pretty interesting.
Break it down. This is a sub-consi level fucking Blackbeard V3 is good type of fucking character. This is type beat.
Yeah, so the fact that her captain ability is really good, you know, color and 2 classes, 5x, you love to see it.
That's like this, like. Even if people say that's boring, I don't fucking care. You're covering 3 different variants of units.
Yeah.
With a flat 5x and a 1.2 HP is always going to be fantastic.
Oh, can we also say another int super type? Woo!
Woo!
Let's go, dude.
All right.
But like, you know, people say she's boring, but like, how can you say she's boring? She has like literally a new mechanic.
Vivi's boring. We'll get into Vivi later.
Yeah, Vivi's a boring one. Like, what? But no, she's pretty cool. I like it because, like, so Captain says when the crew does a special that does poison. So instead of inflicting the poison that you would normally inflict, it changes it to a Reiju poison instead.
Yep.
And then if the enemy inflicts you with a poison, it automatically launches Reiju special in the following turn, which allows you to remove that poison that's on your team, which is cool.
And then that special does an attack boost.
Yeah.
And it does an HP cut.
It not only gets rid of your poison, but it gets rid of any paralysis as well, which is
bonkers, right?
Yeah, man.
And it's also, I totally haven't realized, for 3 turns you get the attack boost.
Yeah.
So if you get inflicted with the poison, and then it procs her like special, you get a 3-turn 2.25 times attack boost, and not even using your special.
You can actually make it 5 turns as well, because like you can use that V2 Ray Dofi. He fits on this team.
Oh shit! It's time. We'll use V2 Ray Dofi comeback. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. And so the big thing about her is Reiju Poison. Reiju Poison's like super interesting.
Yep.
So let me read this again because it's very confusing.
Yeah, I know.
You're already inflicted with a poison. You inflict them with Reiju Poison. Oh yeah. So if they're inflicted with any type of poison on the enemy when her special is launched, it basically cuts their health by 30%.
Yep.
That, like, it goes through everything. Like, it's counted as poison damage, not
it's a
like
30%
a health
HP cut, but it's a poison HP cut. So it's like, I think it goes through NAO. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it does.
So it goes through NAO, goes through barriers, goes through whatever.
So the enemy has the poison, the Reiju Poison. Yep. So when you launch your special, it takes the poison off of them, but by taking the poison off of them, it does that 30% cut.
Yep.
Which is really cool. And then it says also that, so Reiju Poison cuts the health by 20% at the end of each turn, and then it heals your crew by 20% of your max health. So that's like, whew. So and if they're inflicted with Reiju Poison, you can still get a poison conditional boost against them too.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, this unit's like Legend Magellan V2 works like so well with this
really
unit.
Well, yeah. Now I'm reading it a bit more, like it kind of makes way more sense. Like, if the enemy already has poison, you do a 30% HP cut that goes through everything. If they don't have poison, you inflict them with Reiju's poison.
Yeah.
That cuts them for a 20% HP cut at the end of the turn. And you heal 20% of your max HP value. So it's a poison proc. It's an HP cut. It's also a 3-turn, 2.25 times attack boost to a color and 2 classes. Like, and you remove any form of poison and paralysis on your crew. Very strong. Like, very strong
And
unit.
the good thing about it is like the only way that this is blocked is if the enemy has like full immunity, because Reiju Poison, there's no immunity for Reiju Poison.
Yep.
There's only like regular poison, strong poison, and toxic.
Yep.
So this is really strong.
Which also means that, like, if they have a poison immunity, you can still bring a poison conditional booster. As long as you're boosting with Reiju Poison, of course. But like, very very strong. Like, very, very strong unit here. Pinch healing as well. So pretty good.
I wanted to add that I personally don't like that she doesn't have like any beneficial orbs in her captain effects, and she has no way of manipulating orbs either.
Yep.
Which I think that kind of sucks, to be honest.
So those I wanted to bring up. Sorry, I'll quickly jump in. Those poison orbs that we all assumed that were going to be for Reiju are actually a new mechanic called poison slots.
Yeah.
So poison slots can be changed into matching orbs by using a special that removes poison. That's the only way that Reiju has
support effects for the remove poison also count.
There you go. Using poison sockets. So using poison sockets reduces the damage taken from consuming poison slots. Poison slots damage activates at the end of at the very end of the turn before any potential recovery slot. So potential recovery happens, and if you get to 0 HP by taking poison slot damage, you game over, which is obvious there. But essentially it's just like it's a new slot mechanic. And you take damage as long as you have the poison slot. But the cool part here is that it kind of gives you... I mean, it doesn't really give you a reason to use poison sockets. But if this becomes more prevalent in content, like having poison slots, maybe poison sockets might become a little bit more viable. I doubt it. Doubt it will be. But like, at least there's an attempt to kind of update sockets in a way.
I guess like they could change the poison socket to be like at max level. It's like take no damage from poison or poison sockets, and then treat them as beneficial or something.
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, like poison sockets just reduces the amount of damage you take from poison, though, right?
Yeah, like you still get poison sockets. Yeah.
Well, maybe they could even just do like removes. Like they could maybe if they didn't want to do that, they could maybe make poison sockets maybe just reduce the amount of turns you're poisoned by.
Or just straight up just remove any turns of poison instead of just tanking the damage, so that when it gets removed, it changes those slots into matching.
Yeah, 100%, which would be like, I mean, that'd be kind of crazy. Thinking about it, I'd be kind of busted. But I think she's pretty good. Like, I don't know how, like, the longevity of this unit is going to be, because I feel like her kit heavily relies on enemies poisoning you, I suppose. Like, I don't know how truthful that is, but... Oh, no, sorry, it's not really that. But I don't know. I just don't think her, like, it's a very long... Like, she doesn't have a lot of longevity, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say at the moment, but she has, like, a lot of things going for her, and she just seems very interesting. And basically, like, if there's any content with poison, she's probably going to be the unit to use.
Yeah. Also, super type, busted. Super type is busted.
Yeah, it's a great super type special.
Anything that like Boa did, like V3 Boa, any sort of super type like that is immediately like bonkers. 2x or boost, they will not get like, you won't get removed.
I mean, I personally think it's more like Snake Man.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like any sort of like similarity in that sense, where like a super type that gives you like a strong buff there. Like, it takes Orb Boost to Int, Cerebral, and Powerhouse for free is kind of insane.
Yeah, I personally really the other character has a similar super type, but I personally like both of their super types, because with characters like those, it makes them really easy to run Garp challenges, because you could just pop that instead of like popping a special and stuff.
Totally
so it's
agree.
like really easy to clear.
And the good thing about it as well is that you can use it to get around interrupts as well.
Yep, totally agree.
Yeah.
It's really good. But yeah, of course, the main issue with her though is that you have no way to get matching slots, which means that her super type is relying on other characters to get you those slots.
Yeah, I think that's that's like the downside to her, is just like the inability to acquire like matching slots. Like,
yeah,
exactly. They could have added some sort of, like, I don't know why they refrain. It's a legend character. Like, it should be like not busted, but it should have coverage of that kind of stuff. So I don't know why they refrain so much from putting some sort of like slot manipulation.
And if we're getting like a little nitpicky, 1.2 HP boost kind of ass. Like, that's like that's like the average now.
That's like the minimum now, I suppose.
That's a bare minimum 1.2 HP boost.
I feel like they could have easily made her turn poison slots into matching, or make them beneficial. Like, if they made them beneficial, you might still take poison damage from them, but at least they'd count as matching slots. They could have done something like that, I suppose. But maybe that'd be too busted, but...
They should have gave her like some shit, like if you have like when she consumes the poison slots, like depending on how many, like you get like a heal or something.
You get a heal, you get like another boost, or you get like,
because that would have also made up for the HP boost
100%,
as well.
100%. You could overheal or something like that, maybe too, in there. So that'd been really neat. But okay. Her support is.
She sucks you through a phone.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Through the phone.
I mean, despite everything though, even if there is nothing relating to poison in the content, like, she's still like pretty solid unit.
Yeah, just like this,
you can't go wrong with 5x.
Keep bringing it back up, man.
Booster with the 2.25. Can't go wrong.
Mr. JB, he always told us, when you guys get Kaido Big Mom 5x, you guys will realize how good it is. And 5x is just so clean to have at all times.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I use 4x captains, like it's kind of trash.
Your shit. Weak 4x captains, dookie. So bad.
Like, I mean, like, obviously they can still clear it, but it's just like, I guess, like, annoying.
I have to like hit perfects. Like, come on, dog. I ain't trying to be precise.
Like, I didn't kill the enemy in one turn.
Come on, dog. That ain't it. Alright, her support ability is when the supported character triggers a special that changes orbs. For one turn, boost the attack of cerebral characters by 1.75x. And she attaches to all cerebral characters.
Yeah, she has good support.
That's a really good support. Straight up. That's a very, very good support.
Mm-hmm.
And then her Pirate Rumble stuff. Her Pirate Rumble kit, she has a 26 turn CT. Level 5 defense up to int characters for 20 seconds. Level 3 continuous damage to all enemies for 25 seconds. And she periodically heals herself for 660 HP for 15 seconds. Her ability is int allies level 5 HP up, level 5 speed up, level 3 defense up. And then she has continuous... her resistances are continuous damage. And she reduces 30% of incoming side damage.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds decent.
Her ability's good
Not
for
too
like
crazy.
a really defensive. Like I think she'd be really good on like int defense teams, HP up, speed up, and defense up.
Yeah,
and
that
then
hack
she
nuts.
and she has she's on a 26 CT, but her defense up goes for 20 seconds, which is actually pretty good. Her dot damage, her like damage over time goes for 25 seconds. So pretty much every time she procs her special, you're gonna like there's gonna just be continuous like damage over time, which is pretty good. I don't like this periodically heals herself kind of thing. It's very weird. I don't know.
Should have just done like a huge heal, like a Shirahoshi or
Yeah,
a
100%.
Otama. Would have been a lot better.
Or they could have introduced a whole new mechanic to PvP, like poisoning or something like that. I mean, I guess that's what the dot damage is.
She's int and powerhouse, so she works with Legend Moria.
Yeah, big facts.
Like that defensively is going to be such an annoying team to go up against. Holy shit.
Yeah, especially because like her ability is very good for that defensive style. HP up,
Yeah.
speed up, defense up. She's a very defensively viable unit there.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right. What's our score out of 10 for Legend Reiju?
I'd give her a 9.
I'd give her 8.5 just
that's what I was gonna say.
only because I need to see more of her. Like
Yeah.
I haven't watched anything on her,
I'd
and I
agree.
probably won't.
Until she arrives
So-
on global. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably say 8.5 as well for me. I think she's strong, but again, like I feel like we need to see
a bit gimmicky.
Yeah, a bit gimmicky, but I think we'll need to see like that opinion might change in like 3 months time.
Yeah.
Because she might be like one of the best legends for like a lot of, for like just a
Yeah,
large range of
one of the
content.
important things for like those type of like gimmicky characters is you have to wait till the content releases that's not based
Yeah,
just for
100%,
them
100%.
to see how they play on it.
Knight out of 10.
I'll say 8.5.
Yep. Nice.
Let's go.
Todd shunned out.
Well, feels bad.
All right. Well, what doesn't feel bad though, Vivi finally has a standalone legend.
Let's go.
Legend Vivi, strength, cerebral, free spirit. Shout out our guy Alzu. Finally, he gets his Vivi legend. Captain ability: strength, cerebral, and free spirit characters attack by 5x, HP by 1.2, and reduces 10 turns of special seal on crew. Her special is for 3 turns, boosts orbs of strength, cerebral, and free spirit characters, changes orbs including block orbs of the crew to matching. For 1 turn, locks orbs of the crew. When an orb boost is already active, then extend that orb boost duration by 2 turns and plus 0.25 to the orb boost. Her super type is 6 cerebral or free spirit characters, and then that super type special is for 1 turn. She boosts the attack of strength, cerebral, and free spirit characters by 2x. She treats quick orbs as beneficial if she's on the crew. And her support ability is once during the adventure when the supported character triggers a special that changes orbs. For 1 turn, boost the orb. For 1 turn, boost orbs of cerebral characters by 7.5x. Like, bro, this
God, best legend in the game.
1.75x, and then she attaches cerebral characters as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
She's way too good to be honest. Like
Correct.
I mentioned a bunch of this stuff in my video, like with her special effects, like she can make Toki a 3.75 booster. She can make Odin a 2.75 orb booster. She can make Big Mom 3.25 orb booster that you can bring across the stages because you can get it to like 3 to 5 turns. She's way too much.
It's such a fantastic special, and like that captain effect is like
really
a
good.
Effect that's gonna see a lot of play for a long time.
It's so straightforward.
We've seen how good Shank's crew's been. That 10-turn removal of special seal is no joke. Like just having that, just so you don't have to bring a special bind remover, is just so valuable.
And I think so much content like has special seal like so often as well. Like, and it's not even like it's like 10 turns of special seal. It's like 3 turns or like 2 turns. Like it's very annoying, like small amounts of special seal. But like if you don't take it off, you're gonna like you won't beat the quest. So like having this special removal is actually like really powerful in a captain ability.
Like that special is so nuts. The fact you can get a full board of slots, lock them, and then a 3-turn boost so you can carry over multiple stages. Like, and then a super tight special that gives you an attack boost. Like,
plus what the hell? Plus, keep in mind, like, if you're running double Vivi, you're popping one Vivi special. That's a 3-turn Orm boost for 2.25, and then you're going to use the other Vivi special that's going to make that a 5-turn Orb boost, and that's going to make it a 2.5 times. Like, come on, dog. Like, that's too much. I don't know why she's, like, again, I have to agree with what Flame says. Like, obviously she's going to be very good for this month because it's her content, but we'll have to see how viable she is. But I feel like she's just Snake Man on drugs. Like, she's Snake Man on, like, perks. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, she's very, very powerful.
Yeah, no, it's like like I just said like a couple minutes ago, like the crazy thing about her is how good she's gonna make some of those other units. Because like with like Odin, for example, like you're also gonna be able to lock those Wano slots.
That's busted.
And you're gonna and it's gonna be the 2.75 or boost instead.
And you're extending it by 2 turns.
The combos are gonna be crazy.
Like and the fact that you can extend it too is just insane.
Yeah. Also, it sucks that we have to get excited about this now, but it's nice that she actually shuffles block orbs because they keep making characters that manipulate orbs that don't do block orbs.
100%.
And I mean, she's free spirit, so you can partner up with Roger if you really wanted to.
Yeah, that's it.
Jeez, Roger, stay winning.
Bullet. Once again.
You know, it would have been crazy.
It
would have been crazy if they made Reiju increase the attack boost by 0.25.
I don't know why they didn't do that. They should have done that.
Follow up with that 3.25 Roger.
It's fucking over. It's over, bro.
And like Roger prevents your boss from being blown away.
Yeah, that's over. That's what they do. They're like, shit, man. They're like, shit, bro. We don't do that. Hell nah. Oh, that'd been busted. I think she's like, I don't know. I guess like we'll have to see like later on down the line, but she's very fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sucks because on global she's probably gonna come out in like November or December.
Yeah.
And like low key, I think she's like a must pull, and it's gonna suck because it's like the banner after that is gonna be like the big, new like, JP banner.
or it could be like, if because they've been alluding to it, there might be like that big celebration, like World Cruise style banner at the end of the year, where we could get some obscene, like Roger Odin-esque legend again, which would just make this unit probably not necessarily obsolete, but like way lower in the hierarchy of like wanting to pull on.
Like the priority.
Yeah, there you go. I've said hierarchy. It fucking works. The milestone list. I'm bringing it back. Milestones. Support, again, same shit. Fantastic. Yep. Like a 1.75 attack boost is very nice. She's really good. There's not much like else to talk. I think like, because we mentioned it like way back when the 7th Annie units dropped. Like, people were getting upset that like their captain abilities were like straightforward. I don't see anything wrong with that, as long as the captain abilities aren't like Dookie, like Straw Hat Crew level captain abilities. Yeah, I fucking said it. Like, as these ones are so straightforward, but they're so strong. Like we said, 5x is fantastic. Strength again, like fantastic, like great units within strength recently as well. Free Spirit, great. Cerebral, great as well. Like, 10 turns of Special Seals, amazing. Like what Todd said, you're getting a 3-turn Orb boost, you're getting Orb block, you're getting Orb manip. You're getting extension of Orb boost, you're getting additional Orb boost. Like, you're getting an attack boost from a super type. Like, she's very good. Very, very good even.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think, I would prefer to get Vivi, but...
Correct.
Reiju's still not bad though.
Reiju would be like fun for like content, I think. Like if you're making videos, like she'd be really interesting to like try to like use in like varieties of content. But I think like for the general player, I think Vivi is like I don't know if I would say must pull yet, but give me like a month's time and maybe my opinion will change there.
There was a really cool video put up by Snowman. on the Japanese side. And I'll just like post the screenshot in here. Like, look at how many turns this orb boost is lasting for.
13 turns.
13 turn orb boost.
Jeez.
Yeah. So that's just some of the things you'd be able to do with this character. And like as we said, you know, Roger to prevent those buffs from being taken away from you is another thing. So I really like this Vivi, and she's going to be a really good character for a while, I think.
Question: if you used, I don't know if this has been debunked or not yet, but if I use both Vivis, does it add +2/5 +2/5
No.
stack? It does. Okay.
No.
I just want to make sure, because I was gonna say if that's the case, bro, it's over. If that's the case, bro, that's busted. But I don't know. I think she's very, very powerful. Her Pirate Rumble kit. She is on a 26 CT. Her special is 1.5 times character attack and damage to all enemies, 50% chance to inflict special seal on enemies in a large range for 5 seconds, and level 7 attack up to strength allies for 20 seconds. Her ability is strength allies get level 5 speed up from the start of the battle for 40 seconds, strength allies get level 5 CT charge rate up, and then she's immune to special seal and reduces 30% of incoming dex damage.
Yeah, she's good.
She's good. I don't know if it makes strength like a top tier team, but it definitely makes them a lot better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think it's super solid. Like, strength have always had an issue of being not very defensive, but like this is still like a really good effect. I mean, strength allies level 5 CT up. I think Sweet Commanders give CT up as well. Odin gives CT up to slashes. Yeah, it's like strength have some good stuff in terms of like power and speed, but the thing is if they can't out damage the opponent, they just die too quickly.
Correct. They're getting there, but they're not quite there yet. Not bad. Pretty good. Any of the rare recruits? I guess I'll just go through them. So Bello Betty, Bello Baddie, more like it. She's an int cerebral free spirit. Her special is changes all orbs to int or strength. For 1 turn, she locks orbs, reduces 5 turns of despair and chain lock, and for 3 turns, plus 0.8 to the chain. Pretty good.
Yeah, alright.
Lots of good, nice chain boost to spare and.
I don't like the fact that she changes all orbs to int and strength. Like, that's a little weird, but like there's ways to make that matching.
Her sailor ability, cerebral and free spirit, will treat int orbs as beneficial.
And I think the other one makes strength beneficial.
Probably strength beneficial. Koala, she is a strength cerebral fighter. She reduces 5 turns of bind attack on the crew. For 1 turn, boosts color affinity of cerebral and fighter characters by 1.75. When hitting 3 perfects, this boost turns into a 2x color affinity for cerebral and fighters. I think I would say she's better.
She's basically one will carry it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think she's really good. I think she's pretty good. I think anything with an attack down reducing special is always pog. Alright. And then Free Monet. She's a delay self-procking. 4 turns of blind, 4 turns of resilience. It's pretty neat. And then Baby Girl, Baby Fife. She changes.
Yes, sir.
She changes her own. This is like interesting as fuck. She changes her own orb, including block orbs, to a super bomb orb, and she reduces 4 turns of burn on the crew, 4 turns of % damage reduction on enemies, and for 1 turn boosts the orbs of cerebral and shooter by 1.75x.
So that's weird because like a super bomb counted beneficial.
Not on her, no.
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense to me.
It's such a weird like little thing there. That's
yeah,
it.
Bring a kid.
Yeah, you have to bring kid when you use it.
It's weird because like she makes bomb beneficial as a sailor, but not super bomb. Like that just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, not bad. I guess.
Pretty good. One thing that we should mention is like there was the Arena Caesar that's currently out on the JP version, and supposedly this Arena Caesar kind of I haven't read it yet, but I've been reading a lot of people saying that it kind of benefits Reiju like heavily. So this Caesar does have double special. Reduces 2 turns of despair and bind of the crew, 40x character attack and times damage to all enemies, poisons enemies depending on the number of times the character triggers their special, and boosts the attack against enemies with poison and strong poison by the following: 0, 1.5, 1, 1.75, 2, 2x.
Yeah, that Caesar's really interesting. I saw that people were actually building like faster cotton candy teams now because he's got like double special and like cooldown reduction. You can use him to like speed farm. Like you just launch your special twice. You got Zorajiro that can launch twice and stuff. You got like Treasure Map Enel.
Yep.
Like you can speed farm like easy content super quick now with this guy now, which is cool. But as a unit though, he just seems alright.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think it's nice to have like a unit within the batch that does some sort of like poison conditional boost. But,
yeah,
I was intrigued
sense.
why they didn't do that with anyone else, or they didn't give like a unit like one of the rare crits that did a poison conditional boost. But I guess that'd be
so it's cool because it works with Reiju. You can get Reiju poison on them and then get the conditional boost still. Like it's cool. It's cool.
Oh man, I just saw some weird news for JoJo. It's dropping in December exclusively on Netflix. That's kind of trash.
Wait, the new part?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? That's weird.
Yikes.
That's actually gross. That's gross. I don't fuck
Ew.
with that.
Netflix.
Ew, yucky.
Rip Crunchyroll.
Yeah, rip Crunchyroll.
Because they had Part 5 and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Either way.
Yep. Commercial break over.
Yeah. Sponsored segment. Thank you, Netflix, for sponsoring the podcast.
Oh, geez, we got the Netflix bag.
I wish, bro. Maybe one year. All right. What? It wasn't light years away. Okay. Legend Kizaru. Holy shit, is finally happening.
Years away. I get you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you all. But Legend Kizaru is a Pirate Rumble exclusive. As far as we know, we're not sure yet, but we can probably safely assume he's a Pirate Rumble exclusive character. But the ban information is in the game actually now, so we probably could check that.
But we're not.
I think he is. That's what it says in Japanese.
They just tweeted about Kizaru today on the Twitter, and they said introducing super amazing guy with voice that will be newly introduced in the Pirate Festival Sugofest. It doesn't say anything about him being exclusive to it though.
I think in like the bottom of the banner in the Japanese it says he's exclusive.
It would make sense, but also considering the other admirals that debuted on the PvP Sugo, like
it would also not make
it makes sense either way.
Either way. Anyway, we got a Kizaru legend. Woo.
That time.
Yeah. So he is a Dex jabroni. He's a Dex shooter free spirit. He has the new orb thing. He has fear resistance as well, which is kind of cool.
That's really good.
Except he got scared by Ben Beckman, so non-canon. I'm just saying. Okay, so his captain ability, -2 cooldown at the start of the adventure. Strength Dex and quick characters by attack by 4.5x, HP at 1.2. On the turn that you use his special, Strength Dex and quick characters attack by 5x. His special is a 2-turn special. The stage 2, which is 12-turn cooldown. The first stage is 7-turn cooldown. So the first stage is -1 cooldown to the crew. 5-turn reduces 5 turns of special skill on the crew. For 1 turn, boost color affinity. For normal, fuck man, I'm so dumb. Boost color affinity for strength Dex and quick characters by 1.75x, and then plus 0.7 to the chain. Stage 2, -1 cooldown of the crew. 10 turns of special seal on the crew. He boosts the color affinity of strength Dex quick by 2x, and then plus 1.4 to the chain.
The thing I don't like the most about him is that he's a color affinity special.
Yep.
Like if that was any other boost, I would love this dude. But I mean, at the end of the day, still -2 cooldown captains, 4.5. Like he's basically buffed Lucy.
Yep.
Except Lucy gives you lots of beneficial slots, whereas this guy doesn't. But the fact that he's like, even just like look at stage 1, right? Like 7-turn cooldown, you're getting the ability to get -1 cooldown. 5-turn special bind removal, which is like mostly what you need. A lot of the time you're inflicted with special bind, and usually you'll only need to remove 5 turns.
Yep.
And then you get affinity and then a 0.7 chain boost on top of it. Like that's ridiculous. And then an extra 5 turns to get 2 times affinity instead, and then the highest chain boost in the game. Like
I was gonna say, is 1.4 now the highest chain boost in the game?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Us cooked. Him and Sugar? Oh baby.
Oh yeah, true.
His sailor abilities is he reduces 10 turns of special skill on himself. Well done, Bandai. You've equaled the amount of turns, so well done. And he also counters 10 turns of special rewind.
The weird thing about this is I believe that there's been characters in the past that have done both of these in one Sailor effect before.
That's cooked.
I think Rayleigh, V3 Rayleigh had it.
Yeah,
let me double check real quick.
They fucked him. While you're doing that, his support ability is on the final stage for 1 turn. Boosts the color affinity of Dex characters by 1.5x. He attaches to Dex characters that are also shooters. So shout out my guy, Kid. I don't know.
Kizuna Capone.
Oh yeah, that's actually really good.
That's strong with Ace Kappa.
Let's go. Ace coming back, baby.
Huge.
All right, how do you feel about Kizaru?
I do want to comment. I think other than Vivi and Rebecca, he's probably the best special seal reducer in the game. And then he has 1.4 chain booster. However, there are 2 really garbage things about this character. One in which is in his captain effect. He's similar to V3 Akainu, so if you happen to bring a Psy or Int unit or a unit that swaps to them, you completely lose your captain effect, which is awful.
You're right.
And number 2 is he has no way of removing the special seal in his captain effect or his super type. So it's kind of weird because like his sailor effects and then like his special obviously are super good for it, but if you're using him as a captain, like you have no way of utilizing that, and then you would still have to bring somebody anyway to get rid of it, which I don't personally like. I feel like they should have either gave it like him special seal reducing in like his super type, or just had it built into the captain effect as well, or if he was a super type, which he isn't.
I don't really.
Those are 2 things
I didn't think
like
about it like that, but you're 100% right. That's a big issue.
Yeah, just use Lucy as the captain instead.
Yeah, 100% though. Like it's you're not wrong. Like anything strength dex quick, I swear Lucy still holds up as like such a
like
fantastic
his limit break
unit.
expanded captain effect is like way too good.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's really cool that he's a 1.4 chain booster. Like I think that's really cool. Color affinity, I don't know, dog. Again, Bullet, shout out my guy. Stay winning as per usual. He's the king. Except
I mean, as a sub, this character is really good, but like as a captain, I'm not using him.
I totally agree. I think if like as a sub, I think this kind of reminds me of. This is gonna sound so weird. This kind of reminds me of TM Kizaru, where it's like if you needed to fill a slot in a team, you could bring TM Kizaru and like get. I think it's like you can get an attack boost that's based upon the majority of like what like the majority color in the team or whatever. So like he just
comes the captain's color.
That's it. Yeah, like that's it. So you can get like a boost like just like by having him on the crew. And I feel like the same like it kind of applies to Legend Kizaru V2 in the sense that like if you have a free slot in your team and you've covered everything you need, you could bring him and get a massive chain boost. Like, you know, it could be beneficial there. But like I feel like there's like I don't know. I just don't think he's that wow. But the reason why he's releasing a PvP banner is I'm assuming his PvP kit, which is he is on a 17 turn CT, so kind of akin to his V1 style there. He has 1000 fixed damage to enemies in a large range, Dex allies level 3 defense up for 17 seconds, and level 5 attack up for 17 seconds. His ability is Dex allies level 5 speed up, level 5 defense up, level 5 speed down to quick enemies, so he's the quick counter. And he's immune to special seal, and he does 30% reduces 30% of incoming damage, incoming quick damage.
He's actually like pretty good, but the thing about it is that the fact that his passive debuffs quick speed, it's quick speed though. Like that's not what they really should have targeted. Like if it was defense or attack, it would have been so much more valuable. 100% agree. Or even CT reduction would have been nice. But speed is like, like they're already like not super fast anyway. So the main thing about the quick teams is why they're so good is because they're tanky, they do a lot of damage, and their CT's relatively okay. Yeah. So reducing one of those 3 things would have been better, but they just went with speed, which is not the right thing to do. But despite that, special on that low of cooldown for what it does, like buffing up your dex units, 1000 fixed to a large range. Like it's not terrible at all, and you'll see that many times a run.
I like the fact that the special number coincides with how long the buff lasts as well.
True.
So like that's really good. So you're gonna have every time you proxy special, you're gonna have a constant level 3 defense up, level 5 attack up.
And if you got CT increase, you might be able to double stack at times.
Probably.
As well.
Yeah, exactly. So like it's really good there. But I don't think he's a game changer for Dex teams. I mean, like, we'll have to wait and see. But I think so a lot of like we'll get into this Moria that came out too. But I think a few JP players I saw on Twitter have been saying that the Moria is more exciting for Dex teams than the Kizaru, which is kind of interesting. But I would have hoped it to be the other way around, especially because this is a legend. Like, I don't know. We didn't give a number to Vivi, sorry, but we'll do that now then. Any other comments? Sorry, on Kizaru.
I also did want to comment, or before we got into the PvP stuff, that I do think that despite what I just said about him, I do think that he will be a character that you can clear content with really quick because all the cooldown. So like you can blitz through stuff with him, but like I mean, other than that, like just bring Roger.
I mean, it's sad reality, but 100% right. Like you're 100%. All right, score for Vivi first. Actually, we'll do that. Out of 10,
9.5.
I'd be inclined.
My first 10.
Oh, hold on. Man saying 10 out of 10. I'd be inclined to go with 9.5 as well. Night.
Waifu.
Okay.
Let's go.
Waifu out of 10, baby.
That's a good score.
That's a great score. And Kizaru, waifu.
8.
I'm gonna give him like a 7.5.
Damn, I'm always the generous one.
Yeah, you're like too nice at these. Like, fuck him.
Yeah, he's Dex's ass.
His ink effect is awesome.
Wait, no, he doesn't exist. Dex doesn't exist.
He's in Kizaru.
He's an in Kizaru now. Dex doesn't actually exist.
It is confirmed that Kizaru is only in Pirate Rumble Sugos.
There you go.
Yeah, that's garbage.
That's so shit. They should have like made Akainu and Kusan the same thing then, or they should have
honestly, I'd rather still pull Enel over this guy.
Correct, bro. If I pull up, get him, I'll be pissed.
Like, the synergy with Enel is crazy with, like, Roger, Germa. Like, the fact that Enel gives affinity with his special, and you got, like, Germa on your team. You can have Roger, Lord, like, all these really powerful side characters, and you got, like, Dex that doesn't exist.
You got Dex.
That kind of upsets me a bit, like, now that, like, he's 100% confirmed Pyro Rumble only, and he's not game breaking for Dex.
Right.
Like, that's really sad.
Yeah, definitely a skip.
They try to make it so, I think they try to make it so you use V3 Kuzan, V3 Akainu, and V3 Kizaru all in the same team.
That's still weird though, because doesn't V3
Kuzan give you a color affinity?
Yeah, he's color affinity. Like, what the hell?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, you know what would have been crazy? Imagine if Kizaru was just chain boost and chain boundary.
That'd been fucked.
That would have been awesome.
That'd been like Raid Croc, but way better.
Oh, dude, that would have been actually based if he did that.
Way better.
Man.
All right.
Missed opportunity.
All right. This Moria I want to get into real quick. So fuck everything about him. But his Pirate Rumble kit. He is on a 25-turn CT. His special is a level 3 defense down to enemies in a large range for 20 seconds. Level 5 defense down to quick enemies for 20 seconds. 1.5 times carries attack in damage to enemies in a sideways medium range. His abilities is Dex allies level 5 attack up, level 2 defense up, and from the start of the battle for 40 seconds, level 5 attack up to himself. He's immune to paralysis and he reduces 30% of incoming quick damage. He's really good.
Against the quick matchup, he's going to be nice for sure.
I like how they specify like a level 3 defense down to everyone, and then an additional level 5 defense down to quick enemies.
Oh, if you're quick, you're dead.
Yeah, like that's level 8 defense down, and he doesn't attack, and his ability gives you a level 5 attack up, level 2 defense up, which in itself is really good.
Yeah, for the first 40 seconds, he's going to be level 10 attack minimum.
And immunity to paralysis is that makes like V2 Kaido's additional special kind of like less effective on him.
That's a point.
I think I would agree with a lot of the JP players. I think he's way more enticing to pull for in comparison to Kizaru.
Yeah, he's going to be shaking up the Dex teams a lot more than what Kizaru is.
Like, obviously, Kizaru is going to be very powerful for the Dex teams. Like, he's a needed addition, but I don't think he was a game changer. But I definitely do think this Moria is more of a game changer, I suppose, than anything.
Yeah, I would agree. Damn. That's crazy.
I think that's about it I don't think there's anything else. In other news, GARP challenges for global resetting with Hody and Doflamingo 1 and 2, Navy and GARP challenge Lucci, I think that is.
Yeah.
And we had Raid Marco added to the Recollection archive, which is kind of cool. On JP, don't think there's anything else. They had a GARP challenge reset, so CP9, Doflamingo, and Navy. So I think it's the same thing that Global has, which is pretty neato. No, Global has extra thing. We got 5 gems for Buggy's birthday, which is kind of a meme, but I mean, we'll never say no to more gemmies. And that's it. That's all the extra news there. But from everyone's favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment to everyone's actual favorite segment, it's the Q&A. As per usual, if you got any questions, make sure to send them in to @GGP Podcast on Twitter or at our YouTube community tab. First question, I wanna specify where is his name? This jabroni. Where is he? At Weenman0893 08938540. Why don't we answer your questions? Because they're fucking trash. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not. I'm joking there. I had his question in the questions thing, but I don't know, where is it going? I can't find it. Anyway, the reason why we don't answer, okay, here's my process for answering questions, or how I select the questions for the most part. I look at the questions that have been asked, and I think of them in the sense of will it generate discussion? Will it be a funny segment? Or is it just a genuinely good question? They're my 3 main points for looking at questions. If the questions are not as many, I'll probably put on every question that gets asked. But if there's a lot of questions, then I'll sift through them a little bit. But if the question you ask directly corresponds to what we're going to talk about, a lot of the time we won't answer the question because we'll be answering the question immediately within the content that we're talking about during that podcast. But if every time your question is about why Bondi's fucking management is shit, then I'll kick it to you. We have no fucking idea why Bandai's management is poorly handled, as we have no one-on-one connection to them. Plain and simple. Anyway, moving on.
Anyways.
At Depress Uru, they ask, do you think ink bottles should have a better way to farm them? And if so, how? I don't always get to grind TM because of work, but I want the animations for the characters. I was thinking a GARP Challenge 16 or a 10-star stage to at least grind the stage 1 inks.
Well, lucky for you.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, they'll be available in the TM shop coming this update. 11.0. So there you go.
Woo!
But yeah,
I'm actually super excited about that.
I think it's really cool. Models. I think it's really cool as another option to purchase them. And I mean, he did mention, or they mentioned that they don't have much time to farm TM. I do agree that maybe adding them into GARP challenge rewards would be pretty cool. At least the clearing all 5 colors of the GARP challenge, you get maybe 15 small ink bottles or 5 large ink bottles like that. That'd be really neat.
Maybe they could do something with our Sugo medals, or maybe the Rayleigh's Bazaar.
Sugo medals? Pfft, come on, dog. This guy talking about Sugo medals, bro. Come on, cuz.
I've got so many sitting there, man.
Bro, never in my life will they do anything with Sugo medals.
I never bought a single character from it yet.
I'm keen. I'm approaching it might be the time. Halloween Shanks might appear in the Sugo Metal shop soon. And I'll be able to
still not have him?
I don't have him, so I'll be able to pick him up. Shout out.
What are you missing?
Halloween
Shanks.
Yeah, fuck Stomp. Halloween Shanks. Every ep. That's actually in every ep now. We've said that.
Yeah.
So. Halloween Shanks. I'm missing Zoro still, and then all the new stuff. So Halloween Shanks hopefully will pop up pretty soon, which actually be pretty cool to pick up. But yeah, fuck Stomp. Anyway, at Sergeant Mango 93, they ask, what do you guys think about... Oh shit, hold on, it's Night's Guy? Let's go. What do you guys think about the way OPTC is going with nearly every 2 to 3 weeks with a new legend and content based content based. People pulling for them, and like after 2 or 3 weeks later, they don't see play that much again. What's your opinion about these steps and what Bandai is doing? Do you think Bandai is doing the right way or whatever it is? Yeah, all right. So then, what do you guys think about the content cycle? I know Knight has definitely expressed his opinions of that, but what do you guys think about the current content cycle?
I don't. I agree with what he's saying. Like, I understand how like they're releasing too many legends too quickly, and I actually do agree with that. But like, I would much rather them release a lot more legends like every 2 to 3 weeks rather than have like nothing, honestly. And the thing is like a lot of these legends are super skippable. Like you don't need to do pulls on all of these. Like if you just like if they release a banner and it has like one of your favorite characters and the character's really good,
go
like,
for it.
Just go for it, man. I mean, yeah,
it's about having fun at the end of the day, right? Like that.
Yeah,
you don't have to min max like you don't have to sweat Lord. You don't have to sweat Mayor JP it up. You know what I mean? Every time.
Exactly.
Yeah, like fucking Sweatmare over here was sweating his balls off. Like, you know, like what's up? But I agree. Like I think too many legends too frequently. But I also agree in the sense that like you don't need every legend. Like right now, for example, on global, you don't need Moria, you don't need Magellan, you don't need Blackbeard, you don't need Fire Tank Pirates, you don't need Bonnie. You know, when September comes up, you can probably pull for either Luffy or Law and you'll be fine for the rest of, you know, until December probably. Like
even at that point, you probably don't even need those guys.
You don't need them either. Yeah, exactly.
It's the fact that it's a Super Sugo and like it's going to be a huge banner and there's just a really good opportunity to get a lot of good characters. I mean, obviously the headliner units, the releasing units are what everyone wants to get, but it's the fact that it's going to be surrounded by a lot of other really good units too.
Yeah.
So
I think like you need like for like if you want to just like chill. If you have Roger, you have Jack for EXP, you have Chopper for Cotton Candy, you have V1 Kaido for quick clearing content. Like, you don't really need like the big crux will be like free to play units and like some rare recruits.
Yeah.
Other than that, you don't really need. I mean, obviously, like you might get jealous or like you might want like the new legends and such, which is like fair enough, I suppose. But I think for the most part, like. It's unnecessary and you don't need every legend that comes out. Just plain and simple.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one.
At 00 Bobby XD00. Fuck man, we're back at Xbox Live. Favorite anime and manga. Here you go. Flame's time. Flame unmuted himself. It's his time to shine, bro.
All right. Here's my top 25.
Okay. How about your favorite anime or manga you're like consuming right now at the moment? If you are at all. If not, like just favorite overall, I suppose.
Okay, well, I'll tell you both.
Oh, for this fucking guy's on it.
So, my favorite...
Fruits basket.
No, you're actually wrong, mister.
What? Wait.
That's my number 2.
Oh,
my favorite anime of all time is Steins Gate.
This guy
really?
Bugging.
Yeah, I love Steins Gate.
I think it's cool. I didn't think it was like definitely nowhere near my favorite. It was cool though. Cool story.
We could have like a 5-hour conversation about that later.
I'm gonna go to bed after this, bro. I'm gonna go sleep.
My favorite manga, honestly, my favorite like completed manga is Haikyuu.
Let's go. I was gonna say that. Haikyuu goated.
Haikyuu's goated. My favorite stuff that I'm watching / reading right now is this airing anime. It's called Remake Our Life.
Oh yeah.
And my favorite current manga that I'm reading is probably JJK.
Nice.
JJK's lit. I don't know. Favorite anime and manga. I mean, you can't go past One Piece. One Piece is just classic. I love
this guy.
I love One Piece so much, dude.
Corporate answer.
I love it.
Corporate answer.
Outside of that though, like Chainsaw Man was good in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read like a lot of chapters. Like I got relatively up to date, but I'm still like not completely up to date on that. But from what I've read, it's awesome, and I cannot wait for the anime to come out whenever. Like, is it this year or next year? Whatever.
I think
it's supposed to come out the end of this year.
Should be December.
That's gonna be
JoJo
so good.
and Chainsaw Man. JoJo on Netflix. Chainsaw Man on Hulu.
Demon
See you
Slayer
guys
comes
there.
out. Demon Slayer comes out this year as well, season 2.
Fuck Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer season 2 is supposed to come out next season, but it's not confirmed yet. But it's supposed to.
And favorite anime? I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. Probably Death Note.
Damn, Death Note.
I just love the mystery style stuff.
This guy's got a.
I mean, I will agree. The first half of Death Note is like arguably one of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Second half,
trash. Yeah, second half, that's like
dick.
That sounds like V2 Kizaru shit. Nah.
Bro, come on, dog. Come on,
This guy went and said it, bro. This guy went
Oh, that shit. X Note.
Oh shit! Let him know, bro. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, and you can't go past Attack on Titan.
Reading it.
Except
the last chapter.
I prefer the anime of Attack on Titan over the manga.
Just don't read the last chapter.
Yeah, y'all boys gonna be eating at the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
No pun intended.
Oh shit, he's on fire. What the fuck? This guy is busting. Knight, what about you?
I don't know. I'd say like my favorite
Dangan Rob
ongoing. No.
That's a game.
I know.
I don't know. I'd say like my favorite ongoing manga is probably One Piece. I don't know. Pretty
corporate
generic one. Yeah.
Corporate.
Pretty corporate. Yeah. I don't really have a favorite anime. Like I don't know. I don't really watch too many at the moment, but I do like anime to an extent.
Yeah. Corporate answer. Corporate answer.
I was really nervous you were gonna say Beelzebub.
Nah, he's gonna say. Let him say it, bro. Let him say it.
Or Soul Eater.
I like the manga. Yikes, that's not my favorite. I like the Soul Eater anime, but I don't like it like that.
He's just Sword Art Online. I know.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, sir. Season 1. Especially the second part when they go to the fair place. Let's go.
Oh, no. That's spoilers,
Easy.
Man. Come on, dog.
Oh, my God.
We're now going to edit the spoilers. No, I'm joking. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Sword Art Online.
The Alchemist Brotherhood's still a good one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not reading anything or watching anything right now. So I'm normie. I'm normie life, man. But I'd agree with Flame. Haikyuu, go read that shit. That shit is like perfect. And then I think my favorite anime of recent time, probably Kaguya. I'd say Kaguya-sama's.
Yeah, that's a gem.
That's just funny. Like it's just wholesome, funny, like just good, like chill content to watch.
Yeah, and when it has like its actual developmental episodes, they're amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like how well it like the dichotomy of it being like comedic to being serious. It just like flows so well. So I'd go there. All right, at Liam Lime 182, they ask what is your favorite actor? Who is your favorite actor? Mine is Paul Rudd. What an odd.
Wait, Paul Rudd?
What an odd choice for actor.
There's like literally millions of people you could choose, and you choose Paul Rudd.
Wait, what did Paul Rudd star in?
He's Ant-Man.
Oh.
I mean,
I like Ant-Man 1, but I don't know about favorite actor.
He's not a bad guy, but what else has he done?
He's a guy.
He's a guy. Yes, you are right. He is a guy.
This is actually kind of hard. Probably Leonardo DiCaprio.
I was about to say the same thing. Corporate answer.
Yeah, corporate Andy.
But I think I'd agree. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is good, a really good actor.
Morgan Freeman's still kind of nice.
Morgan Freeman.
I personally like Stephen Amell from Arrow.
Oh yeah, okay.
And of course, shout out to Hayden from Star Wars.
Yes, sir. The goat.
This guy right here. Oh shit! Like what else? I can't even think. Like
Harrison Ford.
Yep.
Indiana Jones, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh no. Kevin Spacey. Oh no.
My favorite actor of all time.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. Dwayne Johnson. Johnson. That's my guy right there.
Tom Cruise. No, he's trash. Though I will say the Mission Impossible movies are fucking lit.
True.
Yeah.
Michael
LeBron. No.
LeBron. On the real ski, Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
Robert De Niro was cool as dude.
Classic.
Jack Nicholson as well.
On a little side note, like John Cena is a meme, obviously, but I heard he was actually really good in the new Suicide Squad movie.
Don't justify John Cena.
No, he's actually good in Suicide Squad.
Okay. Okay.
What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad?
All right.
No.
No. We're not. We're some suicidal.
Treasure Cruise Squad.
No, we're the suicidal squad, bro. Anyway, moving on. Next question.
Sure.
Speaking of Treasure Cruise Squad, at Aiden Vanson, they ask thoughts on OPTC 2. We can't.
Sir.
No, thank you.
We can't. We're under NDA, so we can't really confirm or deny anything. But that's all we can say, really. It's going to be developed by Tencent. It's actually
it's gonna be a MOBA.
It's gonna be an MMORPG.
It's a battle royale.
It's gonna be an MMORPG, MOBA, free to play card deck building, roguelite, Genshin Impact crossover game. So
and it's gonna have loot boxes.
It's gonna have loot boxes. Each gacha roll is gonna cost you $350. And the rates are gonna be literally 0. You can't actually get it 5-star. So there you go. Itami GC, they ask thoughts on a Prime Whitebeard and Roger dual legend. Yes. Next question.
No, versus
cool.
dual.
Oh
versus
shit.
Legend, versus legend, not a dual legend.
Nah,
please.
make them versus so they're bad. So everyone gets pissed off. That'd be funny.
Wait, what? You mean dual?
No, yeah, dual. Sorry, make it dual so they're bad. So it'd be like
Imagine that being the New Year's legend and then make it an actual dual.
Bro, everyone's gonna lose it. They would be so mad.
I mean, to be honest though, if they really wanted to make more money, they would just make them 2 separate legends.
Yeah, correct. And then have an event that's like Roger versus Whitebeard kind of event style thing.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be what I would do. I'm interested though.
Yep.
Unless they did like a versus legend for them and then like an Odin versus Kaido.
That'd be really cool too. If they
that
did
would be pretty neat. Yeah.
All right. At Nikki for Ivanov, they ask if you had the power to affect the game, what new content would you put in? What new content would you put in to replace Neo raids, and how would it work? It's very specific.
Clash Trial.
Clash Trial. Go on.
Wait, Neo raids specifically?
He said replace Neo raids. So how are we replacing them? Make it a Skull Island, make them 5+, not Neos. Done.
I was about to say, yeah, I would probably just make the raids the same, add an additional difficulty with the restriction on it, make it like actually hard, and drop Super Evolution skulls for the character. Yeah.
There you go.
Done.
Yeah. And I would do it for like all of the raids, not just the existing ones.
Yep. I remember when they first announced 5+s in the game, and they had like, oh look, you can get a skull for Mihawk, and he can super evolve, and that never happened. No raid Mihawks 5+.
Yeah, man. Like not even just like free to play units. Like I mean, obviously they've done some rare recruits with Germa, but that would be so cool. Like if they went back and revisited like a lot of the older rare recruits. And,
I wouldn't even mind if they didn't even change the artwork. Like just make them better. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Feels bad.
Next question from at Joba93. Shout out to that guy. He asked, best Danganronpa girl. I'm out. Knight.
Never played it.
Take the floor, mate.
Flame can go first.
Shit, Knight didn't even beat all the games.
Oh shit!
I mean, I can still rank the girls, bro.
I got you. Best Danganronpa girl is Kyoko.
I need to look this up now.
No, sir.
Kyoko.
I can't comment on my. Actually, I'll tell you all. Actually, I'll tell you my first 2 because I can't comment on the third one because I don't want to spoil this guy. DR1 Kyoko and DR2 Chiaki.
Wait, let me have a look on the website see if I can find like characters.
Chiaki.
What do they look like?
Teriyaki. Who came up? What the fuck? Danganronpa.
Wait, are they all like little kids?
No.
Oh, they look like little kids, and that's kind of freaked me out.
They're all high school students.
Yeah, that's a child.
Wait,
that's
so that
an
means
infant.
that they're not legal?
I'm trying to pipe no one.
I'm gonna sit out of this question.
Sure.
All right, Knight, who you got?
I said Pecco.
Who the fuck
That's
is
the
that?
best girl. Look at
She's a chick with glasses
too.
and a sword.
Yeah.
There's some fucking Dark
That's
Souls
cool.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, she's alright. I don't know. I have no opinion. Thanks, Joba. Great question, buddy. No, I'm joking. I had to bring it in because Knight's been uploading fuck tons of content, so I had to bring that in. At the Looney Boy, they ask, should they incorporate a TM shop where you can purchase old TM? I think I meant to say old TM boosters, but they said old TM units. And I was like,
Yeah,
when I first read that, I was so confused.
Old TM boosters, despite them being bad and all for collection purposes, I think it'd be a good idea. Suga medals.
Yeah, like legit.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, man. Like, it's right there. The system's there. You just gotta do it. Ass hats.
That's such a sly. That's such a sly comment. Ass hats.
I just read the next question and like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
Vince Smoke is a fucked up kind of guy. I'll kick it to you real quick.
Fuck you, Vince Smoke. I'm saying that right now.
Fuck Vince
shit.
Smoke.
Wait,
He's
is
gotta
that
get it.
Barry?
Yeah, that's Barry Boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
That's
man.
Lincolnberry.
How many shots do you need to be in order to have intercourse with Shinobu? And then some other person, Archer Parapracha, they ask, repeat this for Fat Alvita and the woman from Water 7.
Alright, I'll go. So Shinobu, if we're looking at the past Shinobu, that
Oh, yeah.
I don't even need a shot.
That's
It's
what
like,
I'm saying. I'm
it's
piping.
fine.
I'm
Yeah, that's
piping.
Fat Elvita, like I can't handle that because like she'll turn slim eventually. Like she can like change her body, so maybe like in the middle of it she just turns slim. So I don't care about that
Yep,
either.
yep.
That's easy. And then the granny, I'll take 2 shots. I'm
Alright,
fine
I
with
think that's a great answer. Moving on. At Platinum Wolf 99, they ask, hi guys, I noticed the V2 Admirals and V2 Shanks still don't have a super evolution. Which one would you guys want to get an evolution next, and what would you change? V2 Akainu. I don't know what I'd change, but I use V2 Kainu still, like from time to time. And I think giving him a 6+ would be really sick.
Make his end of turn damage AoE.
Yeah, that's I think that in itself would like make him way
that's
better.
a huge buff.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, yeah, for sure.
And then maybe, what else could he do? I know there's
Wait.
not really much that need to change.
V2 Akainu?
Yeah, V2
Yeah.
Kainu.
Oh god, no, wait, wait, hold on, I gotta look at his thing. There's one thing that's super annoying about him.
This is like
let me look him up.
orbs.
Yeah,
perfect
the
thing?
orbs. He has to make them beneficial, dude.
Yeah.
That shit is annoying.
Oh, if you use him as a sub, yeah.
Yeah, because you get strength or in orbs. That shit's so annoying.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Just use a strength sailor beneficial 5-head.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
shit,
bring
new character.
one person just for that.
Yeah, exactly. Huge plays.
Any other of the V2 Admirals or V2 Shanks?
I mean, fucking, if they're doing Aokichi V2, don't
Remove his
make it
captain.
that Sai quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
V2 Admirals. V2 Kizaru 6+.
Oh shit, you're so
Oh,
right.
no.
You're so right.
Sorry, dude.
Let's go.
I totally forgot. That's it. That Kizaru is not a because the Kuzan and the Akainu are V3s. This Kizaru is V2, bro. I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah, give us a 6+ Kizaru, man. Make his captain ability like a 5x or some shit. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Oh.
No, that is crazy when you think about it. They released this Reiju and fucking Vivi that are 5x flat, and then they released this Kizaru that's 4.5 and only 5 when you use his special.
Yeah, they just had a shit on him.
And his pyro abilities are like okay. That's it. Feels bad, man.
Oh,
That was
man.
All right. At Little Bobo 2626, they ask, would you eat a pineapple pizza for 50 jams and a free multi with limited red in it? That's the easiest answer of my life. Yes.
No.
What?
What?
It's
Wait,
just
you're
pineapple on
bro.
pizza. Like it's
Bro,
like,
I've already got all the legends. I don't need
oh, this
I don't need-
fucking
I don't need
big.
a- ruin my
This
taste buds.
fucking guy.
for a dupe legend. Thank you very much.
We're at the 50 gems though. You ain't gonna do 50 gemmies?
Bro, that means I gotta eat pineapple on pizza, and I'd
Bro,
rather.
how
I'd
much
rather
is a Todd? How much does a
Bro.
pizza cost?
I'd rather shit in my hands than
my day.
Hey, yo!
Bro, pineapple on pizza is one of the most vile things
Oh
ever.
my god, this guy's insane.
I mean, I agree, but like, I wouldn't like shit in my hand and eat that over pizza.
I wasn't eating it.
Bro.
I wasn't eating it. I was slapping, bro. Just making a mess. You know?
All right.
Just making a mess. Throwing it at the table like, all right. You're clapping his hands or some shit.
Bro, I ain't eating no pineapple pizza. Thank you very much.
Oh my days. The cost benefit analysis though. A pineapple pizza, you can get a $5 Domino's pizza. 50 gems cost 50 Australian dollars.
Okay, wait. What if we do this? He gives me the pizza, but then I sell it to someone else.
I'll eat 2 pizzas. We both get 100 gems. Done.
What if I buy it? What if I buy it, but we just take the pineapple off?
I was about to say, I'll just have it and take the pineapple
We
off.
can't come with loopholes into the question. The pineapple's embedded on the pizza.
All you have to do is take a little less bite, bro. Like, I don't know what's the deal.
I'll eat all your... I was going to sound buzz. I don't want to finish that sentence.
Hey, yo! You're not eating nothing, bro.
Jeez. Happy out here trying to start something.
Hey, hold on. I'm running up.
Hey, yo.
No, for real though. Give me all the pizzas. I'll eat them all. And then everyone gets 50 gems. It's the easiest strat.
Alright, we can do that.
I'll just eat 4 fucking pizzas. That's like 8,000 calories. There's no worries. Easy money.
Easy.
Alright, next question. At Awakener810, they ask, first question is not OPTC related at all. Are you enjoying your winter season? Second question is OPTC related. When do you think the next story mode island will be released? Do you think they'll even release a story mode island for the filler episodes?
For the first question, during winter, yes and no. I mean, like, COVID's still a bitch, but, you know, we out here surviving, I guess.
That's it.
Yeah, imagine living in winter.
I'll answer.
Yep.
It's summertime, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's summer for me.
I don't know how to answer that, but yeah. If you want to ask about my summer, it's going okay.
Nights out there hustling.
Exactly.
Making bread.
My winter was pretty good. Yeah, it was a very hype anime season. However, my summer pretty lit. We're getting ready to take my driving license exam, so that's gonna be lit.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You're
gonna see me out there speeding, doing pulls and stuff.
No, that's fucking crazy. Twitch IRL in the car.
On a quick side note, I had some pretty good luck. I got my pair of glasses this year, and I paid like a hefty amount.
Fucking nerd.
And I got a letter in the mail today, or not today, this week, that said that I was either miscredited or there was some type of adjustment with my insurance. And I got a check for $250.
Oh, baby. Insert that straight into your mobile device for your 35 gacha games. Let's go.
You scan the QR code.
Straight to the Google Play account. Let's go. It's over. Alright, next part of the question. When do you think the next story mode island will be released? No fucking idea. Story mode islands don't have a consistent...
What kind of question? What? That's a fucking question?
That's what I'm saying.
You're asking about fucking story mode, bro? What?
Don't do it like
prestigious
that.
GGP to ask about story mode, bro? Come on.
Oh my
Come on, dog.
No, but on the real ski, like, story mode is like that one bit of content that is just so sporadic that, like, I don't know, it just comes out randomly. Like, it's just like...
Because like whenever they do release story mode, the characters are garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. You get like your 8 gems and you move on with the day. Like,
right?
Nah, yo, I'm gonna keep it on the mid ski. I haven't played the last 5 story islands.
This guy right here.
Bro, there's like 38 gems with like 36 gems.
Bro, I'm saving them, bro.
Challenge missions, dude.
I'm saving them.
Save for what?
I don't know why I need to pop off.
When
Save them for a rainy day.
Another ha 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 video. Yeah, I might need to pop off.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck Todd's a bitch. Todd's a whole hoe. Both of y'all are fucked, man.
Thanks, Bando, for the 100 gems, by the way.
No, you fuck. I didn't talk about that. Fuck you. What the fuck? Now, Todd, you're a slime. You're a snake, man. Come on,
Bondi Spy.
Oh my Bondi Spy. Fuck you,
Bondi Spy.
I saw people in the Reddit server saying that if I also got it, that they were gonna say it was rigged.
You should have. You should have posted Todd's screenshot. But like cropped it so it was just that. And like, holy shit, guys!
No, legit, it would be funny if Flame did get it on part 2 of the lottery.
Bro,
oh my god, that'd be funny.
Please get it. That'd be, bro. It'd be hilarious. People will lose it, bro. It'd be over. All right.
Oh my god.
At OSD Yonko, they ask, "Hey guys, thanks for the content. Since in Pirate Rumble, when you attack teams you are sure you're gonna beat. So how about this? Give legends and PvP rare crews limit break abilities with multiple roads, and on each road the PvP abilities and maybe the normal abilities are different. That way you wouldn't know which road of which character is active, making the PvP matches more interesting." That's probably what limit breaking should have been from the start, but I don't know.
That's interesting. So you could like build a character in different ways,
different, like spec out a character differently, I suppose.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool.
I was thinking the other day, why the fuck did they make key limit breaking so expensive when they could have just had like 8? They could have just kept adding key limit breaks every time. Like they could have had like just a continuous, like to keep characters viable. You know, instead of like a one-time boost, like, oh, this character got another key limit break expansion where it has like another 10 more nodes you can unlock.
I mean, yeah, characters should not be debuting with key limit breaks.
Exactly right. I don't know. It's a great idea. It should have been from the start. Maybe not like different paths, but at least like more than one set of like limit breaking. That was like cheaper.
Yeah.
DC, they ask, why do you guys think we have no V2? I took out the first part of this question because it was spoilers, but you go.
Okay.
Why do you guys think we have no V2 Robin yet? I mean, she's a pretty popular character. Thanks for the great content. I wish you all a wonderful August.
Yeah, why don't we have a Legend Kuma? Why don't we have a V2 Crocodile?
Why don't we have a fucking V2 Kizaru?
They hate me.
I was honestly like side note to his question. I was thinking like low key, what if they made V2 Croc, but he was a PvP legend?
I think that's Todd's like whole notion of like, what is it called? Sorry, every like bad guy, every like enemy,
villain.
Fuck man, my vocabulary is. Bleh.
But they kind of destroyed it having Kizaru on the banner.
He's a villain,
right?
He's an admiral. We're pirates, you fucking jabroni. We're pirates, man. These are admirals.
You're the good guys, man.
I'm still waiting for CP0 Lucci.
Bro, Lucci will never exist.
Huh?
Keep dreaming. He's not coming out.
Oh.
Same thing as fucking your guy Kuma over there.
Oh, bro, Kuma never coming out.
Bro, I actually hope they like OPTC shuts down and Kuma just never exists.
Oh, no.
That'd be so funny.
They just never release a Kuma character ever again.
1 week before the shutdown, Legend Kuma release, shutdown announced.
What's the chance we get a Kuma rare recruit before we get a legend again?
Oh yeah,
probably like 85-90%. Probably.
Easy. It's just gonna be like a random treasure map rare recruit
again. They released a new set of post time skip straw hats from Sabaudi, and it's just another Kuma rare recruit or some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you know it'd be troll if they had like a Kizuna Kuma, and he had like a 5+ and like his icons got leaked and you saw the 2 icons. And
No, dude.
I want that to be a thing now. Oh my. That'd be so funny.
Actually, by the time we have our next podcast, we should be getting the next Kizuna in Japan with 6+ Carrot.
You're right. 6+ Carrot. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Joba again. Joba stay winning this episode, man.
He is. He's carrying it.
Luis Alberto. They ask, "Hi guys, do you know why the support Makino that they gave us with the 90 Trouble-Man missions does not come with the support unlocked? Good vibes from Mexico."
Because Bender hate us.
Correct. But you also got it for free. So technically, content creators, that Makino is a free-to-play unit, so you can use it in your videos.
Yep.
Just fucking saying. No, same as Lucy.
I mean, even if it wasn't free to play, I'd still be fucking using it.
Fuck him. Fuck him. I mean, same as Lucy, but hey, don't shoot the messenger. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Lucy is technically free to play. That's true.
Vince M. Zamora, they ask, yo guys, as always, thankies for the content. Question for Dev Knight and Bandai Spy Toadskii. When are tandem attacks returning from their time skip?
Wait, is Flame not a Bandai Spy now?
No, clearly not.
Nope.
Damn.
You got kicked out of the club.
Flame didn't get the 100 gems, so clearly they don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about it.
you might be right.
I'm not Spy.
When are the tandem attacks returning? Damn. Probably never.
When I get the whole return.
They actually return when you give me your credit card number and the 3 wacky digits on the back and the expiration.
Just comment it down below.
Yep.
DM the GGP podcast Twitter account. We'll let you know when tandem attacks. Please don't. I'm not. For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Please do.
Like fuck. DM Dev Knight at Dev Knight. Knight. You know, you should Knight. That'd be such a funny Twitter parody Twitter account. Like at Dev Knight, and you just like tweet like OPTC like meme
fake
shit.
leaks.
Bro, please do that. That'd be so funny.
Official response from the dev team.
Yeah, official response from the dev team. Kuma will be releasing in 6 weeks or some shit like that. Like, and just
and then reply to the tweet. 6 weeks. Oh no, we meant 600.
Like some fuck shit.
We hope you enjoy continuing to play One Piece Treasure Cruise. Anyways,
from CS Wins, shout out Cody in Canada, Knight's fucking best friend.
Let's go.
Peanut Burger Boy. Hey guys, as always, thanks for the content. Thanks for the content you provide. Just wondering if there are any special foods that are exclusively local to your respective areas. Canada is mostly known for the birth of poutine, but apparently donaires aren't known around the world, and that got me wondering about other foods. And for something a little different this week, I love when stories give you a place heel turn moment where either a character shows their true intentions or the story shifts in a way that mind fucks you, a little similar to Kanjuro and OP. Is that spoilers? That's not spoilers. Okay, good. No. Just wanted to see if you had any particular favorites or ones you thought were excellently done. Previously, personally in movies, lucky number Slevian will always be tops for me, and for gaming, Fire Emblem 4 and Bioshock will always have me twisted. Alright, lots to digest there. So first part, any exclusively local foods that in your respective areas? HSPs probably for the Australian blokes would be be up there.
Dim Sims.
Donaires aren't necessarily exclusive to your area, because I think they're like, it's kind of like a pretty common like Arab kind of like kebab sandwich kind of thing, at least for us Australians.
Donaires are pretty good. Yeah. I love donaires.
We call them like kebabs here in Australia. So yeah. Other gentlemen, Wisconsin night and fucking New York.
New York is known for its dollar pizza slices in general, our bagels, and one of our exclusive fast food chains, Shake Shack.
Okay. Night, what do you got? Peanut Boy?
All right. Well, in Wisconsin, we have like cheese curds, and then
perfect with poutine, by the way.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's nothing really like exclusive in Chicago, but yeah. Pretty much
like some peanut shit.
Hey, what you say, bro? I'm pulling up with the M&Ms, bro.
Oh shit! No, M&M's cracking. Peanut butter on your burger though? Can't fuck with that. That's weird.
Australia's got some nice.
Hey, bro.
You got Tim Tams.
Yeah, we got some good sweets. Lamingtons, cracking.
Meat pies.
Meat pies. People don't know about the meat pies, man.
The 4 and 20s, bro. It's where it's at.
20.
Oh, Caramello Koala.
No, yes, bro, they don't get it. They don't get it.
They don't know. Fairy bread, it's time.
Fairy tale?
Fairy bread.
No, it's just saying fairy tale.
It's just bread with like sprinkles on it.
Bruh.
That's good shit, man.
Yeah, it's good.
And then second part, what was your favorite heel turn moment where a character shows their true intentions or the story shifts in a way that
like a twist in the film?
kind of like your favorite twist in a movie, anime, manga, story, anything of the sort.
I know that I've seen plenty, but I can't remember any off the top of my head. But I think like one that sticks in my mind immediately is Shutter Island.
Go on.
Where like,
not heard of
I don't know if you guys know the plot of the film. I don't really want to spoil it too much, but it's like when you realize that, I guess
Todd's dying.
is that like he entered.
Hello, am I dying?
Yeah, I hear you. I don't hear him though.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're dying. You have passed away.
You're dying.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, you guys go. I'll be back.
Todd just muted himself. Todd's like, I'm not gonna spoil this, but it was a great self mute. Well done, Todd. Well done. Is there any twists or turns there, other guys? Knight, Flame. I don't know. I can't off the top of my head think of anything, to be honest with you.
Oh, Fight Club.
Hey, I was gonna say Fight Club. Yeah.
I won't say the name of this character just because of how iconic the series is, but the big boy of Berserk.
Interesting. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure people that have read Berserk know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another one that's good is Gone Girl. If you guys haven't seen that, fantastic.
You're gonna have to go back and tell us the Shutter Island thing again.
Oh, okay. So Shutter Island's about like this like mental institution on an island, and like it starts off as like it's DiCaprio who's the actor, and he enters the island as a detective, but then you find out like at the end of the film that he's actually was admitted to the island.
That's fucked.
And it just fucks you up because he starts the film as him a detective, but you find out as the movie progresses that he's mentally insane.
So 2 things about that. One, I actually did a college project about that in my abnormal psychology class. Number 2, I hate that movie because when I went to go see it, I was like a little ass kid and I took my girlfriend to see it. We didn't know what was going on because we were like mad young.
Yikes, dude! What the heck?
Yeah. So very very weird experiences with that movie.
Oh shit! I love movies with twists though.
And then Gone Girl, you were saying.
Gone Girl, yeah, it's got Affleck in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good film.
And I thought you were gonna say Anakin.
That wasn't really a twist, bro. But Darth Vader, like in
Well, you said heel turn.
Episode 5. Yeah. Well, if you watch like the original trilogy, you already know that like Darth Vader killed all the like Jedis and stuff. So it's not
bro,
really...
you gotta watch it 1 through 6, bro.
But yeah,
I think the twist in Frozen that's fucking fucked me up, man.
Oh yes, sir.
I thought Hans was gonna be the good guy the whole time. Turns out he was a piece of shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Can't respect that.
Oh, I guess one also like famous twist. I'm like looking up stuff on the internet right now. But like another famous twist is Star Wars when Darth Vader said, "Luke, I'm your father," whatever the fuck.
That's nice.
That's what I was just saying, you fuck.
Well, obviously.
Todd's internet's dropping. We gotta push.
Bruh, I told you, yeah, man. I think stuffing up over down
We gotta push.
Anyways.
Zhein, they ask, what do you guys think will be our New Year's Annie?
Wait, what?
Anime.
New Year's Annie.
New Year's Annie.
New Year's like Annie Sugo, I suppose, but probably better.
Or just New Year's in general?
Yeah, they say New Year's Sugo. I don't want to say the names of stuff because I don't know what the anime's up to. So.
Okay. I mean, I think
Kuma.
People,
Fuck yeah!
As much as I would love that, I don't think it's a.
You mean the rare Kuma?
Yeah. Yep. With Legend Shaki.
Oh shit!
From the
Let's
bar.
go.
No, I think like Whitebeard versus Roger makes the most sense. What a lot of people are kind of expecting.
I don't know what the anime's up to, so I'm just gonna say the guy in the mask.
Yeah, that character.
We're like 3 to 4 episodes away from that reveal.
This person did mention it in their question, but again, I didn't want to say anything there.
We're not that far away.
Senior Pink.
Yo, I'm down. Let's go. Senior Pink versus Frankie.
Oh, dude, that'd actually be a sick
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Let's go.
Actually based. Yes, sir.
And then the final question. Drake Lucan. They ask, simple question, ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Bro,
That's
ice
easy.
cream.
Ice cream. Is it easy?
Ice cream.
Night?
I said cream.
All right,
You already know, baby.
Bro, like frozen yogurt trying to be ice cream so bad.
I don't mind froyo. I'm going to kick it to you.
God.
I don't mind it. But ice cream just cracking.
Like, I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I thought Knight was gonna say yogurt.
I thought he was gonna say yogurt.
I was fully expecting
Guys!
This guy.
Are you joking me?
This guy.
Bro, you always say the wrong
I'm
one.
offended.
This guy.
You always say the wrong one though.
Are you joking me? You said the wrong one last time.
What are you talking about?
This guy's the
I
peanut
said
butter.
flame.
This guy's the peanut butter.
You said-
burger.
you said
that was
waffles.
like the one time I've been off.
Nah, bro. You guys have all been off. I'm the one who's on the wave.
That's
you guys are
fucking.
just...
That's
Yeah,
cat.
you can be on the way with
That's
your
cat.
peanut butter.
That's peanut butter burger boy
Yes,
over there.
sir.
Peanut butter night. That's it. Peanut butter man, bro. It's over. All right, that's it. That wraps us up for another episode of GGP Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. As per usual, if you enjoyed the podcast and you made it this far, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a great deal. Hit the like button and comment something. I don't know, comment. What are they going to comment if they made it this far? Night. What are they going to say in the comment section below?
Grapes are fun.
Okay, that sounded so
That
off.
came out very weirdly. But
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit.
Grapes with a G.
Yeah, with a G. Okay.
If I
Like
see any...
Yeah. Wait,
God.
no. I
Alright,
don't
say
support
something
that.
different. Say something different. I don't fuck with that.
Hashtag episode 50.
Hashtag episode 50.
Fruity Pebbles.
Pretty Pebbles. Hashtag episode 50. All that shit in the comments down below. Because if you comment, it helps us out in the algorithm and can push us to new audiences, which is, will always help us out a great deal. We are approaching episode 50. We're very excited for our second year anniversary in terms of the podcast. So look forward to that episode coming up in a couple of weeks' time. As per usual, if you like us, you like anything we do, go to our Linktree link there. It's linktr.ee/goodgreatperfect. There you'll find a plethora of our social media platforms, our Twitter and Instagram at GGP Podcast, our YouTube Good Great Perfect, as you know, while being on the podcast here. Or you can find us on anchor.fm/Good Great Perfect, where you can find us on all podcasting platforms, the main ones being Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast as well. If you like us as hosts, as individuals, you can find all of our social media links down below. That would be Nitemare, Flamevious, Toadskii, and myself, Captain Papi. With that being said, though, I have been Captain Papi, Night, Flame, and Todd. Thank you for listening to another episode. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.